Hi, everybody, and welcome to Offbeat's International Moment here on Youreupradio.com. Tonight's a very special night. We're celebrating our third anniversary of Magnetic Shift, the breakbeat and drum and bass event here in Maribor City. And we are proud to present the one and only Mr. Deekline. Hi.
Howdy.
This is your first time in Maribor?
First time here.
First time here, but you've been in Slovenia like 10 years ago?
Yeah, there used to be quite a scene for like breaks, and we used to go to a city called Ljubljana. Ljubljana, that's it.
Okay.
I used to play for a guy called Bezo there.
Oh, so you've been here more times than one.
It was a long time ago.
Do you remember still the club?
I do, yeah. It was like a sort of bunker type place. Yeah, it was really cool.
That was your start, your beginnings?
Here, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
So there was a collabo with the scene already from London to Slovenia?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, they liked, because we were doing a lot of breakbeat and electro and kind of booty bass, and they liked it back then.
Cool. You started off as a radio DJ, right?
Correct, yeah.
How was the scene back then?
It was like the Wild West. Like, we used to set up pirate radios, so you never knew what could happen. But
That was Flex FM.
Flex FM, yeah. But it was like more dominant than legal radio back then.
But you had an FM, right?
We do, yeah. But it was a pirate, so it was
So you didn't know which frequency you'd be on?
like 3.6.
Always?
Always, until someone came on.
Yeah.
Have to go and take them off.
Oh, okay. So did you have any trouble with the law?
Yeah.
Plenty?
I didn't get too involved. I was on the sideline. But yeah, there was a lot of trouble.
Oh my God, cool. Tell us, did you decide to start producing back then already, or?
Yeah, I mean, I just used to go, I used to love buying records, like when I was about 15, 16. I used to go up to London and go in a circuit around all the shops. And there's this lady doing the same circuit as me who lived in my area. And we just didn't talk to each other, but we'd be in every shop. And then I figured out who she was, and I invited her to play at my night. And then we became best friends, and she showed me how to make music from there.
That was in the late 90s?
97, 96, basically.
Cool. Tell us, is that the year that you started planning on developing hotcakes?
Hotcakes came a bit later. Like, I was doing rap records then, and we were doing a lot of two-step garage and bassliney 4/4, and then the garage thing got played out a bit. The clubs became a bit unsafe because there's so much trouble there. So I kind of went off on my own thing, and I was getting booked at a lot of festivals and playing abroad a lot, and we kind of developed our own sort of niche market, basically.
Did it play a part, like in you starting professionally?
I think, like, when I was young, like, I made a record and it went really big, really quickly. And I never had any intentions of working for someone, so it was just lucky that.
So you basically made a name for yourself and then the record?
Then we just set up our own businesses and put on events and stuff.
You've started a career when you were very young. Yeah. You're still doing it. What would you tell like the younger producers that are doing it now?
To do their own thing and not depend on anything, because what you find is that people try and isolate you and the scene, and it just ends up not being a strong foundation. So you've got to try and be in it for yourself and just try and work with as many positive people as possible.
You like doing collabos also?
Yeah, I love that.
You love working with people?
Yeah, always.
Tell us a little about your latest release on Hotcakes. It's Run the Rhythm EP.
Oh yeah, that's
you did a collabo there.
Yeah, that was with Specimen A. We share a studio complex together, but I've always been friends and worked with Specimen A. But we've signed a lot of new kids onto our agency and labels, so I've started working with them as well, and we got some good new material coming out that I'll be playing tonight.
Oh, nice. Do you have you have a lot of younger producers? How do you pick the one?
I think it's Ben from Hotcakes. He manages Hotcakes. He's does the reviews for DJ Magazine, so people are always sending him new music, and then we're trying to pick up talent for the labels, and if they do well, then we bring them onto the agency.
So you basically actually listen through all the material together, or
Ben does more of it, but then he'll sort of whittle it down and bring the best of it to me, basically.
Nice. Do you still dig for records?
I like old.
Oh, so you still do like digging in the record stores?
I like collecting like old funk and hip hop and reggae, and I also collect like vintage, like rap T-shirts as well.
So do you have any time to go digging when you're on tour?
I do it when I can't sleep. I go on eBay and like through Discogs and eBay, and it's a little passion of mine.
What about the old school digging? Like, do you have any time on tour to go like search for new record shops and stuff like that?
Definitely, like when you go to Miami and LA and stuff, there's definitely times when, you know, I have a day off and I go coast shopping and look through record stores and see if there's interesting things you can find.
So this agency, this kind of booking agency you started in 2010, right?
Correct, yeah.
It's by the same name, Hotcakes, right?
Yeah.
What does the agency do? Like,
Well, I mean, it's basically, we just found everyone to be useless and we wanted to set up our own platform. It was really a platform set up for me because I knew Ben was really efficient and on the ball, and he gets back to people and he's not unreasonable. So he started doing really well for me, and we just sort of expanded, got more artists, got Ed on board, and it's been a gradual process, but now we've got to a point where we're very honest with people and we don't take on too much, and people seem to like working with us.
so you'll work long term more?
Yeah, long term, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about breakbeat. We started off with breakbeat. We added drum and bass because the scene here is a little bit tight. We haven't had drum and bass in Maribor for 10 years before.
Yeah.
There was a big gap between the first session of drum and bass in Maribor and now the second wave. Would you say that the breakbeat has kind of lost its value, or is it getting on?
I think it's kind of lost its way a bit. Yeah. And that goes back to me saying like people not working together. Yeah. Like the main force is not working against each other, which is a shame. But I mean, I'm doing my own thing, and I think it should be a scene. Like, you know how drum and bass, jump up, jungle, it all works together. Liquid, you can play it all together. With breaks, it doesn't get the respect it deserves from the history of it, you know. So people aren't pulling up old tunes very much, and
it's kind of
and it was always considered to be a bit of a middle class white boy thing, and I personally, like, I'm sticking with it, and I'm hoping that it will just pull together a bit. Everyone will pull together a bit more.
We don't have enough time to count all the hits that you've produced so far, but we can expect any of new hits today. You said you had a new thing.
Yeah, definitely. I play I like playing a variety of stuff because I get bored if I hear the same thing all night. So
I heard something. I heard that you're doing a collabo with Freestylers also.
Yeah. I've been doing a few tunes with them. We've been doing some jungle together as well, because Aston from the Freestylers, he produced a lot of the big anthems from, back in the day that you would hear.
So you're still cooking up new stuff?
Yeah, always. Just as long as the energy's good.
Well, we can't wait to feel the energy tonight. So thanks for stopping in Maribor.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, man.